The Vampiroteuthis infernalis, or vampire squid, is a deep-sea cephalopod living from 6,000 to 9,000 meters below the surface of the ocean. The vampire squid is actually not at all vampiric, nor is it a true squid. The vampire squid has a crimson hue and bright blue eyes. The red coloration is probably to strategic advantage, since most abyssal creatures cannot see the color red due to the conditions of sunlight in the abyss. The vampire squid has two fins used for propulsion mounted on either side of its main body. If the vampire squid wants to get somewhere very quickly, though, it will use a jet propulsion system, although this is only as an emergency escape system. The vampire squid's 8 tentacles are connected entirely by webbing. In order to feed, the vampire squid envelops its prey in the webbing. Tiny cilia then push the food towards the vampire's white beak. Some say that the vampire squid eats various other mollusks, but because not much is known about it, we cannot be truly sure. All we really know is that they are probably scavengers. The vampire squid can actually turn its umbrella inside out around its head, perhaps to intimidate predators. Instead of ink, the vampire squid has a store of bioluminescent mucus that can last for more than 10 minutes. But since this is very energy-consuming, it only releases it in mortal situations. The vampire squid is covered in photophores that can give off a blinding flash to dazzle prey and predators alike, much like a camera flash. Much like the giant octopus, the female vampire squid will watch over its eggs without even stopping to feed for the 13-month period it takes for the eggs to hatch. Baby vampire squid do not need to be brought food, for they have an internal repository of yolk that will last them until they grow strong enough to fend for themselves.